Hello everyone, let's move on with our workbook and finish our unit. Now we are in the dialogue part, and here, complete the conversation, use the correct phrases to express sympathy. Do you remember express sympathy? I'm so sorry for you, and feeling the same emotions. Here, hi Naomi, what seems to be the problem? It's about Chris, my brother. What about him? He is in hospital. I am blah blah that. Naomi, what happened? I'm I'm sorry to hear that, Naomi. What happened? He broke his leg. Poor Chris. Yes, we wanted to go to the concert on Sunday. Now we can't go. And what a shame. Okay, it's a short activity, short dialogue, but we need to use and we need to learn how to use sympathy words. Now here is your homework. Complete a short conversation. Use the phrases to express sympathy. Remember from the previous activity. Use the situation. Matthew notices that his friend Owen has a problem. Owen has a problem. He asks him about it, but finds out that Owen lost his wallet on the way to the shopping center. He lost all his money. He wanted to buy a new MP3 player, focus on here too, and can't buy one now. Maybe you can lend some money, you can give some money to Owen. You are going to complete this conversation, alright? But use phrases to express sympathy. Now, phrases for fluency part again. We have some phrases. Complete the conversation. Replace the phrases in italics with the phrases from the list, okay? Here, I suppose so. 0, I think that. I think perhaps, turns, I suppose so. So you are going to change the italic parts, alright? Let's see. First one, I really don't care. I've got so much work to do, so I can't go out anyway. Whatever. I really don't care, turns, whatever, alright? And Sheila says, here is what I think. I could help you, then we could go out together. It's R2. Here is what I think. Turns. Tell you what. And 3. What I want to say is, if that's okay with you, of course. And what I want to say here. Turns. I mean, and I'm very excited. If weather is okay, we will climb a mountain on Saturday. It's 3,560 meters high. And here, I'm very excited. Turns. I can't wait, okay? I'm very excited. I can't wait. I want to go there and climb that mountain. And the last one, well, there is a lot of walking. Do you think you will be strong enough? We'll know in the future. So it's so obvious. Wait and see. We are going to see in the future. Alright? We remembered that, and let's look at the last part. Cambridge English key part. Reading and writing 8. We have two information here. And this information is a doctor's appointment, okay? Maybe you have had it, you want to see a doctor, and you get an appointment, you take an appointment, complete the exit notes right now, okay? Here, then, and the information, we are going to complete them. I want you to read the both notes together and then answer the question. Don't read just here or just here, both of them. Alright? Let's look at then. I got a meeting next Tuesday afternoon and Nikki's got an appointment at the same time at the doctor's, so I can't take him. Can you take him? It's straight after school at 4 p.m. Please say you can leave work early and do this. Thanks, Ruth. P.S. Don't forget to ask the doctor about Nikki's headaches too. And here, got my medical care place of the doctor's place. Here, phone number. Here, patient's name. And here, specific information. Here, date and time. Okay? Focus on them and fill in the gaps. Alright? Let's look at it. Answer the questions. Nikki's appointment date, Tuesday, 13th October, here. And time. Time is 4 p.m. here. And doctor's name, we are going to look at it. Doctor is Dr. Glass, here. Address, it's so obvious. Here is our address. And phone, again, obvious, here, 01033 and so on. Don't forget to ask about. Now, you are going to look at this part to understand and find here. PS part. Don't forget to ask the doctor about Nikki's headache too. Alright? Now let's look at writing tips. Exam guides, information transfer. In a form completion question, you will read 2 short texts like before and use them to complete some notes about the information they contain. Okay? First of all, you need to read both texts carefully before you try to complete the notes. Okay? What is given to us, focus on them and then answer the questions. Often information in one text will be different from information in the another. For example, we have 2 conversations. Conversation 1 says, let's meet 7:30, and conversation 2 says, I can't join you at that time, so let's meet 9:30, okay? Probably conversation 2 changed our information, so you need to read both of them and you need to focus more the second conversation. Because the second text often talks about change, like I said. And you need to make sure you use the most current information. Please underline the places where I underlined, okay? And sometimes you will need to work on dates and times using clues in the text. Focus on here, it's so important because here is an example. Let's meet at 10 p.m. and the second might say, I'll be an hour late. So our second conversation said, I'm coming at 11 a.m. Alright? You need to maybe work out dates and times. If you have time, always check your answers to see if you missed anything. But focus on here if you have time. If you don't have time, maybe, but if you have time, please check your answers. Now, we are going to do another activity and finish this lesson. Read the information about a school trip. Complete Sam's notes. Dear Sam, I got the tickets. We are going to see Megalith. I'm coming up the night before. Can I stay the night at your house? My train arrives at 6 p.m. Can you meet me at the station? Can't wait. Paul. P.S. You owe me £25 for the show. Here, Liverpool Apollo Theatre, it's a ticket. Megaman leave, doors open at 7 p.m. Alright? And now let's complete the empty parts. Meet him at the station at... Okay, us here at 6 p.m. Date of the show. Now, date of the show you can see here, and Thursday, 8 May. Name of the concert hall, Liverpool Apollo Theatre. Need to get to the theatre by blah blah o'clock. 7 o'clock because doors open at 7 p.m. and tickets cost £25. Alright. Evet arkadaşlar, bitirdik artık workbook'umuzu da. Şimdi arkadaşlar yeni ünitemize kısa bir giriş yapalım. Traveler's Tales diyor. What can you see in the pictures? What comes in your mind when you look at these pictures? You can see a plane, a bus, a train, bicycle, car, and a boat, or you can say a ship. But here, probably, first of all, we are going to talk about vehicles to travel around the world, okay? Here, match the words with the photos, right from 1 to 6. Let's match like this. First of all, stop the video and do it on your own, but it's so easy. So, let's do it together. What is this? A plane. This is a bus. This is a train. This is a car, and a bicycle, and a boat. So these are our vehicles to go somewhere. And here, name other kind of transports in English. Maybe we can write here truck. What else? Transportation things. Sheep. Boat, bigger than boats. Okay? You can add something more. And then here, it's a speaking activity, but I want you to write the answers on your book. How do you travel to school? I'm coming with bus. So you can add something else. Maybe car, maybe train, okay? How do you travel to the shops? With my car, I'm going to the shops. How do you travel to cinema? I'm going again, bus or car. How do you travel when you go on holiday? I prefer car, but maybe if it's too far away, I can use plane. Okay? Like here, I usually go by bike. Sometimes I take the bus, sometimes I walk. Sometimes I walk, but sometimes my dad drives. Okay? My dad drives a car and take me to somewhere. Alright? And here, it says work to parent or small groups. Read about these people. For each one, say how you think they could travel. You are going to write your ideas here. We can talk, of course. A British family, wife and husband, and 2 children want to go to the USA on holiday. What should they use? Bus, train, plane, I don't know, car, maybe boat, maybe ship, okay? You are going to write your idea here. A student living in London wants to go to Paris. Again, what should he or she use? Which vehicle? Alright? A businesswoman who works in a city is going to a meeting on the other side of the city. What should she use? You are going to write here, maybe a train. In Istanbul you can use train because if you use car, there is so much traffic, so you can stuck in the traffic. A teenager living on the Asian side of Istanbul wants to visit a friend who lives on the European side. Probably he or she, I don't know, let's say she should use train or subway. What does it mean subway? You can remember maybe subway surf, underground vehicle, okay? And you are going to answer them. Now here, think about the ways of traveling. In exercise 1 and 2, which ones are, it doesn't matter, cheap, expensive, exciting, and adventure. Okay, we talked about plane. Plane is cheap, expensive, which one? Sometimes cheap, sometimes expensive, sometimes exciting if you're afraid of high. An adventure could be adventurous plane. Dangerous, I don't know, if you are afraid of plane, it probably will be dangerous for you. Boring, your least favorite, it says. In my opinion, plane is expensive, car is cheap, and plane is exciting and adventurous. Which one is dangerous? I think cars are more dangerous than planes. Boring, which one is boring? It depends, but you can do in your car whatever you want, but you can't do whatever you want in the plane. So maybe I can say car is more, what can I say, funny, and plane is boring. Your favorite? It depends on the road. If it's too long, I prefer, of course, plane. But if it's short, of course, I prefer car. Your least favorite? My least favorite, I don't know, maybe train. But it depends on road again, okay? You are going to read your ideas. Here, look at the photos and the title of the blog on the page 111. What do you think the blog is about? Choose one of the following. I'm not going to pass this activity. We are going to stop here. In our next lesson, we are going to read an article named Tax Travel Blog. It's enough for now. Thanks for listening.